but you put the child safety plugs in there, and that'll seal that air from coming right through the outlet itself.
So you're feeling some air coming through the outlet?
Absolutely.
So what about the foam pads?
The foam pads will go behind the plate, and that'll cover the box, but the plug itself still has a place for air to penetrate and come through. So that's why you put the child safety plugs in there.
Are you able to hit it with the thermal gun so everybody can see this?
Absolutely. Actually, what you can see, what it's showing on the thermal gun is right across your base molding. I'm assuming that's where your rim joist, your box beam is.
If I can even get this.
That area is cold. See how cold it is?
It's hard for me to see on that with the camera.
Okay.
I think I can see it a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, so
it's got the blue and the green across the bottom at your base molding.
right.
I'm not really picking up the plug because it's actually colder there, but as I go up the wall, you can start to see, you can actually see your studs. Your studs are a little bit colder.
Right.
And then it's showing you your insulation value in between the wall, which is very good.
But is there anything I can do about that or no?
About the studs, nothing. Nothing you can do. That's a solid piece of wood. I'm assuming your construction was either 2x6 or 2x4?
2x6.
Okay, so that's a solid piece of wood from the outside to the inside. And then as we get up to the top, see now, so you got that really cold spot?
Yep.
Okay, all across your base, your trim moldings up there. There's your joists for your ceiling.
Yep.
And even though that's all been air sealed or excuse me, insulated with the spray foam, you're still right at the very edge of your house. That's going to be a cold spot. That's going to allow air to get pulled in.
So is there anything I can do?
I'm going to have to go back upstairs and check to see how well that perimeter was done.
Okay.
You might be able to seal the perimeter a little bit better.
Okay.
I don't really know.
So that would probably be like the only area so far that you could probably do anything with because it's not to deal with the studs or anything?
Correct. And then you go around your register, you can actually see it's kind of warm around there, and then you're going to hit your corner. So that's representing your corner, your wall joists. So that's that channel we were talking about before.
Right.
See how cold it is in those three penetrations right there?
Talk a little bit about corners for people.
Well, what you're going to have is in typical stick frame construction, wherever you have a wall from an interior partition meeting the exterior wall, there's going to be a void, and typically that void isn't insulated. The only time you really can get to it adequately is during when the house is being framed, and that's when you can kind of get some insulation in there, whether it's spray foam, rigid foam, or fiberglass. But every house that I've been in pretty much has that same line, that same cold line on each corner. Can you see that on the camera?
I can see it on the camera now.
And then this is a good indication because you look to the right and you can see how much warmer the wall is. So that'll show you.
Let's just go back up to the ceiling again so I can get it better on the camera.
That's the ceiling. All right, so that's your corner where all your moldings are hit.
Right.
And then obviously your sheetrock corner. And then you can see the value of your ceiling, how much warmer it's showing it, because you're going closer to the orange and the red. And again, when we were upstairs, that's all spray foam insulation up there. Got it?
Yep.
Okay.